told myself I wasn't going to get on here tearing up or crying, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not. I only got tear ducts. Young jefe, you know. Uh, but I will say I'm super grateful, super appreciative of the opportunity I've been given in the position I'm in. You know, when I first started making content, bro, I was never like on some. I'm gonna start making content so I can make a boatload of money, bro. Like, nah, I was just wanted to entertain people and make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Be positive because I feel like there's a lot of negativity. And if you know me, you know I'm just a naturally positive person. Rarely get upset or irritated, bro, because I just feel like life is much too short for that, and we're impermanent people. So, knowing I'm already an impermanent person, why would I spend my very limited time being upset or angry or wicked or nasty towards anybody or putting out negativity in the world? Like, I just feel like life's much too short for that. So, I'm just putting out a lot of positivity. Why my content is always something good and positive, never anything negative, bad, or tearing anybody down, because I don't have time for that. It's not even in my character, you know. And being able to have post content for this long as I have, you know, and being me, not being anybody but me, being my authentic self in my own lane, in my own niche, you know, and now I'm making money from it is it's crazy. And I didn't post any of that on my story to, you know what I'm saying, try to flex or whatever. It's nothing like that. But it's just truly, if you know me, you know where I come from. And to see how far I came in the progress, it's like, it's dope because I get to bring y'all on this journey, bro. And y'all get to see, like, from me back then when I was just doing this to do it. And I'm still doing it just to do it because I love to do it. You know, but to be able to love to do it and also get paid is just, that's a concept that and I'm not familiar with, that didn't even know it's possible, bro. Like, you see it online, but then when it happens to you, like, damn, bro, for real? And shit crazy, bro. Because all we know is clock into a job, go to work. We don't, like, it's new to get paid from making money online. You know what I'm saying? So post the content, bro. Post the videos. Who cares if they say you look cringy, whatever the case may be, or you might not how you look or sound in the video. I don't care. Post the content. Post your video, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, repetition, just repetition, repetition, repetition. You know, progress, good progress, and consistency builds confidence, bro. You know, when it comes to the content, when it comes to pretty much anything in life, you know, sports, you know, if you were an athlete, you know what I'm saying, good repetitions and consistency builds progress, bro, and confidence, you know, and get a better 1% every day. That's why I post a video every day. It starts to compound 1% every day. These views add up. You know what I'm saying? Companies look at it, whether one video got 200 views, another video got 10,000 or 100,000, whatever the case may be. The companies don't care about the little small one video. They care about your entire month. You know what I'm saying? The entire picture. It compounds together, bro. You know, so don't worry about the small videos or videos that might not do well. Just focus on just putting a video out there, good content. You know what I'm saying? Quality content. You know, something engaging, something relatable, something that brings a feeling of nostalgia and relatability. You know, something that makes people feel something. You know, um, laugh and emotion. You know what I'm saying? At least my advice would never be put something out there that will make anybody feel some kind of way in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was going to respond well to that. Um, I didn't mean for this to turn into like a whole, like, you should do this kind of video, but I do want to say, like, I just kind of give a little bit of advice, a little bit, because I mean, I've been doing content for a long time, and I know a thing or two. um, Another point I would make for somebody starting out making content, you don't need a lot of equipment, bro. Like, I started out doing content and still only have 2 phones, 3 phones, and I somewhat use a laptop sometimes, but you know what I'm saying, it's not an expensive laptop. You know what I'm saying? It's like a regular Android laptop. You know what I'm saying? Nothing new. I don't got no crazy MacBook setup like other people. Like, nah, it's pretty normal. Um, you don't need much, bro. Like, You know, I bought like some mic off a TikTok shop, bro. When I make certain videos or for my skits, whatever. Um, you don't need a lot to start up, bro. Just the key is just to do it. Like literally, it's just to start. Because every day you're saying I'm gonna wait to do this, wait to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's just never getting started. You know what I'm saying? You just never getting started. You know, the best time to do something is now. The best time to take action to do anything, make videos, buy real estate, you know, to ask a girl out is now. Now is always the best time. You know, so you can figure the rest of the shit out later. You know what I'm saying? As you learn, you know, like just post the videos, bro. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I'm a nobody coming from, you know what I'm saying, Deltona, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Just post the videos, bro. Just post the videos. You're gonna watch what happens, bro. Post consistently, post good quality content, engage in something that makes people feel something, and watch the rest happen. It's gonna take care of itself, bro. It's gonna take care of itself. I got millions of views later of my content. It's like, dang, bro. Like, I started out in 2020. Well, I started out back then, but last year that's when I really started to take the content like overly serious, and I started to notice a difference for sure. When I started to put out more quality videos, things that really made people feel something, and you know that resonated with people well. You know, started to retain viewership. You know, started to retain followers, and you know, say people would follow me. Like, oh, I actually rock with this, and get messages like, oh, bro, keep doing your thing, keep posting the content. This video made me feel some kind of way about this, like in a good way. You know, it's just like, bro, those kind of messages, it it takes you much further than somebody being like, oh, this is trash, or I ain't gonna lie, this video is ass, I ain't gonna lie, like whatever. Like somebody messaging you like something positive or commented something positive feels much better to me, at least. And I take that more to heart than somebody saying something negative, because then I'm just like, hey, bro, it just wasn't for you. Who cares? Because not everybody's gonna rock with your content. They're not. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine. But there's a boatload of people out there that are going to rock with your content. So we just focus on those people. They just haven't found you yet if you're not a big creator. You know what I'm saying? They just haven't found you yet. Make yourself more findable for people. Post more content. Post on more platforms. You know what I'm saying? Get familiar with how to navigate, you know, these different apps. You know what I'm saying? That way you can put your stuff out there. So companies can see that, you know, say the more platforms you're on, the more views and traction and viewership that you're getting. Companies look at that as leads, you know, possible leads. So they're like, hey, you got 7 different platforms that you post on, and you're getting a good amount of viewership. They look at the total number. Hey, if we can just get 10% of those people to buy our product, and, you know what I'm saying, give this guy a brand deal or sponsorship, let's do it. It's that math for them, you know what I'm saying? But people don't think about stuff like that, you know, if you wanted to take it to a business standpoint. But I can get to that on another video. I actually will do that. I'll make this a YouTube video, and I'll explain that further. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say for now. To tie it all back, I'm just super appreciative of God and this opportunity He gave me, and these gifts, you know what I'm saying, to be able to bring light into the world, you know what I'm saying, through content and social media, you know, and yeah, and make a difference, make a change for me and my family, you know, ultimately within myself. It's just super dope to watch myself go on this journey, I'm not gonna lie, and watch the young man I've become, and I had to learn to be a better version of myself in order to do this, you know, and spark the change that I wanted to see in my environment from within myself. So this is from Jefe. I'll see y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.